All the points except number 31, 42, 44, 45 and 46 on the back piece has been graded according to the compendia. Now we are going to find the grading rules for those numbers. Copy the grade rule from point 30 on the perimeter line to point 30 on the internal hip line. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Modify Rule, Copy Grade Rule. Select point 30 on the perimeter line and select target point 30 on the internal hip line. Point 31 on the internal hip line is graded so the angle between the crotch line and the hip line remain the same in all sizes at point 30. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rules, Keep Angle Edge Extended. Select point to be graded on edge of angle to maintain. Select point 31 on the internal hip line. Select point 30 on the other end of the internal slanted hip line and select point 30 on the vertical hip line. Type the distance of the growth of a quarter hip width. 1 cm in the small sizes, 1.25 in the big sizes. Update. OK. Copy the grade rule from point 31 on the internal hip line to point 31 on the perimeter line. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Modify Rule, Copy Grade Rule. Select the end point on the internal line. Select the point on the perimeter line. OK. Point 42 is graded so the angle between the center back line and the hip line remain the same in all sizes at point 31. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rule, Keep Angle Edge Extended. Select point 42 at the perimeter line. Select point 31 at the perimeter line. Select the endpoint at the internal line at point 31. The following windows open. Enter the distance of the growth of the hip dip. In small sizes, 0.2. In big sizes, 0.3. Update. OK. Point 45 is graded so the angle between the waistline and the center back remain the same in all sizes at point 42. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rules, Keep Angle Edge Extended. Select point 45. Select point 42. And again, select point 42 from the other side of the endpoint. Following windows opens. Enter the distance of the growth of 1/8 of waist width. In the small sizes, 0.5. In the big sizes, 0.75. Update. OK. Copy the grade rule from point 45 on the right dart leg to point 46 and point 45 on the left dart leg. From drop-down menu, select Grade, Modify Rule, Copy Grade Rule. Select point 45. Afterwards, as target point, select point 46 and the other point 45. End selection to continue. Point 44 is graded so the angle between the waistline and the left dart leg remain the same in all sizes at point 45. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rules, Keep Angle Edge Extended. Select point 44, select point 45, and select point 45 again from the other side of the endpoint. Following windows open. Enter the distance of the growth of 1/8 of waist width, 0.5, 0.75. Update, OK. We will now adjust the grading points at the outside and inside leg lines so that the seam line match. We start at the front piece. Split the leg lines by selecting from the drop-down menu Line, Modify Line, Split. Split point will be 0.6, 0.13, 0.17 and 0.18. We do also split the leg lines at the back piece in 0.30, 37, 38 and 39. Adjust the inside leg length of the back trousers between 0.47 and 39 in 0.47 to fit the line length at the front trousers between 0.11 and 18. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rules, Match X line. Select point to be graded, which is 0.47. Select line to match length, which is the inside leg line at the front piece. In selection to continue. Adjust the outside leg length of the back trousers between 44 and 38 in 0.44 to fit the line length of the outside leg of the front trousers between 0.24 and 17. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Create Edit Rules, Match X line, which is the line between 0.37 and 38. Select point to be graded, which is 0.37. Select line to match length, which is the line between 0.13 and 17. And we will continue. Select line to be graded, the line between 0.30 and 37. Select point to be graded, which is 0.30. Select line to match, which is the line between the 2 points, 6 and 13. In selection to continue. And we will take the last piece of the outside leg length. Select line to be graded, which is the line between 0.44 and 30. Select point to be graded, which is 0.44. Select line to match, which is the line between 0.24 and 6. In selection to continue. Check the length of the outside leg length and the inside leg length. From drop-down menu, select Grade, Measure, Line. We start at the lower part of the trousers. Select the line, OK. Select the line to compare it with. Differences is 0. OK. Next line. To compare with. Differences below 1 millimeter. OK. Next line. Next line. Differences below 1 millimeter. It's OK. The line compared with another line. Differences below 1 millimeter. OK. So now we have checked that the outside leg length is okay. Now we check the inside. The differences is 0. Then it's okay. Now we check the upper part of the inside leg length. Here we should have the differences on about half a centimeter in all sizes. The differences is 0.75, so it's okay. We will now look at the grading of the back piece. View, grade, show all sizes, select the back piece. I will zoom in on the upper part. Copy the grade rule from point 30 and 37 on the internal lines to the modified points 30 and 37 on the perimeter line. From the drop-down menu, select Grade, Modify Rule, Copy Grade Rule. Select the points 30 on the internal line and select point 30 on the perimeter line. Select point 37 on the internal line and point 37 on the perimeter line. Now the grading of both the front and back piece is finished. You can now save your pieces.